How you doing?
Yes, well, have you been here long?
Couple years.
No, I mean tonight.
Oh, well, I run the gym. I've been here all day. Did you just join?
No, actually, I'm on a daytime television show. I came here to do a magazine interview. Why at the Holden Health Club? I have no idea, but you know how these things are. I was supposed to meet someone at 7, and it's after 7. I don't know where they are.
Well, if you want to warm up until the reporter shows, you can be my guest.
Quitting time, Ben. See you tomorrow. I'll close up early tonight.
Well, you're the boss.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting you.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to excuse me. I'll wait outside. I have an interview.
Oh, no. He's here already. You're looking at him. Figured the only way I could get you here.
Max, you're wasting your time and mine. Goodbye. I am sick of your little games. Let go of
This
my
is
arm.
not a game. Put him on.
You have got to be out of your mind.
We're going to finally bring this to an end. This is a fight to the finish.
Oh.
Damn. Vicky's not at land fair. If this phony has taken her someplace...
Wait a minute. We forgot that Larry was here. Maybe he gave her a ride home.
Why would he do that? Because this guy has got her so mixed up in her mind she can't even drive her own car?
Oh, Lordy, if anything happens to Vicky, I'll never forgive myself. Why didn't I help her forget her past today, instead of encouraging her to uncover it?
I tried everything I could think of to get her to forget all about what happened at that damn class reunion. But, you know, I've been wondering, Renee, what if this talk about these conflicting memories has got us all jumping to the wrong conclusions? Huh? I mean, this whole scheme could be something that was cooked up by Lysander Clare and Madison Barnes to try and get some money.
What is it?
These tarot cards. There's different pictures of Vicky on each one of them.
You're right.
You said that Vicky told you that Lysander Clare didn't know anything about her past, that he was just pretending to know.
Obviously, he knew a great deal about it.
So where'd all these pictures come from? What the hell is going on here?
Okay, Vicky. I'm here. I'm with you.
Larry.
Okay, I'm here. Do you trust me?
I trust you. I trust Father. I trust
me. Follow me back to that night. That moment 25 years ago. Follow.
What is happening to me? Where am I? How did I get here?
Okay, Vicky, just relax. Don't fight it. Relax, breathe.
But it hurts so much. Why does it hurt so much?
Breathe. Deep breath.
Oh, God. Why don't you answer me, Father? Larry, please, what's happening to me? Oh, my God. I'm having a baby.
Come on, take a deep breath. Take a breath, honey. Deep breath. Come on.
This is working beautifully. We're exactly where we wanted to be. We have recreated the trauma.
Larry, help me.
Just take a deep breath, relax. All right, bring her out of this right now.
It's all right now. We can erase the memory forever. Now, Victoria, listen to me. When I count to 3 and snap my fingers, you will wake up, free from the pain, free from the memory of having given birth, free from the desire of wanting to find out what happened, free from the trauma. Do you understand? I'm going to start counting. 1, 2.
Oh!
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with.
Instantly, your skin knows this skincare fluid is different. It is so similar to the essential fluid abundant in young skin that your skin recognizes it and instantly absorbs it. Can't help but put it to work, softening, smoothing, silkening dryness. This beauty fluid is what your skin needs and craves. This is Oil of Olay.
I need home cooking.
Come and get it. Swanson Homestyle Recipe number 8. Deluxe chicken pie with vegetables, gravy, and maybe the flakiest crust you've had since Mama let you grow up to be cowboys.
Let's go and get it.
Anything new about Bisquick?
Well, yes and no.
Same great homemade taste?
Yes.
Happy kitties?
Yes.
Happy families?
Yes.
Cholesterol?
No.
New Bisquick.
Now with no cholesterol.
Is it a challenge to keep things neat and clean at your home? Now, Kmart brings you the amazing Carpet Machine Plus by Bissell. You can own your own machine and clean carpets, upholstered furniture, your car, and so much more. The Carpet Machine Plus shoots warm cleaning solution while powerful.
Let's back up, and you tell me again exactly what happened when you arrived. You and Vicky came here, and when you walked in, Mr. Clare recognized her right off the bat?
Yes, and he said he could help her as long as I wasn't in the room. So I left, against my better judgment.
But you came back. You came back because you thought it was taking too long.
Yes. And Lysander was angry at me for interrupting the session, said that I was ruining their work, and insisted that I leave. But a short time later, he invited me back. And Vicky had changed. I don't know how to describe it. She was calm, she was peaceful, but she was strange. I mean, kind of floaty. Anyway, we left. And she said that Lysander Clare encouraged her to let go of her past and get on with her life. Now, what concerned me is that she didn't seem to know that I had interrupted, very noisily, I might add, their session. And that's when I realized that Lysander Clare must have hypnotized her.
Why? To make her forget her high school years?
Yes. Yes, and when I suggested to Vicky that she had been hypnotized and that Lysander must be hiding something, she suddenly became herself again, and she insisted that we come back here.
And when you got here, Larry was here.
Yes. You know, Larry's the reason that she came to see Lysander Clare in the first place, because of that fake photo.
What photo?
Oh, it's here somewhere. Wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. It's a picture of Vicky and Larry at graduation. She's in her cap and gown.
Yeah?
It's staged.
Staged? What are you talking about?
Well, look at the tree behind him. It's bare. It's covered. It's not covered with any leaves at all, and it's supposed to be the middle of June. And what I can't understand is why Larry would be part of the staging of that photograph. Why would he, of all people on Earth, lie to her?
I don't know. I don't know. Unless Vicky did have an experience in high school as Nikki Smith. And maybe Larry knew about it. But if that's true, then when she came back here, Lysander Clare could have hypnotized her and brought out Nikki Smith again.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've never seen Nikki Smith. But the woman who got in the car with me was definitely Vicky Buchanan.
You're talking about the first time that she left. What about the second time? After you left, what if she challenged him and he pulled some kind of number on her and...
Yeah, but Larry wouldn't allow that, would he?
No, you're right. He wouldn't. Of course he wouldn't. He swore to me that Nikki Smith would never come back. But if he lied to Vicky, why wouldn't he lie to me? What? What is it?
I don't know. It's just speculation.
That's all I'm doing is speculating. What is it? Tell me.
Well, Vicky seems so determined to hold on to her past. Nothing will satisfy her but the truth. And what if that truth leads her back to Nikki Smith?
What's your point, Renee?
Well, could she have convinced Larry to leave so that she could get the truth from Lysander?
I would hope that when Larry left, she would have the sense to go along with him. I'll call Larry and find out.
Relax, Victoria, and erase the pain.
Help me. Help me, please. It hurts so much. I can't stand it.
Concentrate on my voice. The pain is disappearing. Your body is relaxing.
It's not working. Wake her up.
Don't interrupt. Let me handle this. Victoria, how can I help you if you won't trust me? Now listen to my voice. Listen. The pain is gone. You have nothing to be afraid of. Your body is relaxed, free, and calm. Calm and peaceful. That's right. It's all over.
Oh, thank God. Now wake her up.
The pain you felt from giving birth is what your father wanted to protect you from 25 years ago. He asked me to bury that pain forever. We're going to do that now. Bury that pain so that it won't surface again. Now you've got to forget everything. It's no longer important to you.
My baby is important.
There is no baby. There is no memory of giving birth.
I can't go on without my baby.
You must do as I say. It's what your father wanted. You respected your father's wishes because he knew what was best for you. Isn't that right?
I want my baby.
You must forget your baby. You must forget the memory of giving birth. You must lock that up into the past and concentrate on the future. Tell me you have erased that from your memory and you have committed yourself to the future.
No, I can't. No.
You've got to be free to be happy. Now close your eyes. And you feel the burdens lifting from them. You're drifting out in space, free of the trauma, free of all those terrible memories. You're at peace now. Free and floating. Free and floating.
I want my baby.
Your ego is as big as that hole in your head. And what makes you think that I'm interested in finishing any battles with you? As far as I'm concerned, on my list of priorities, you are a big fat zero.
I thought you might want to even up the old zipper score. Get back at me for parading down the runway with you at the fashion show.
Yes, well, the only way I know how to get back at you is to ignore you, which is exactly what I intend to do.
Megan, come on. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, yes, help me. Help me incur the wrath of my producer when I show up for taping tomorrow with a big fat black eye. Or you just want to getting back at me for laughing at you when your brother gave you one.
I'm not going to give you a black eye. Okay, we'll establish rules right now. No hitting in the face? No hitting? Well, let's just say the only fair shots, shoulders, arms. Got it?
Don't put those things on. My hands are going to ruin my nails.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I was right. All this hidden hostility, all this anger, you got to work it out. Take a few swipes at me before you know it, you'll be practically acting like a lady.
You know, you give new meaning to the term male chauvinist, and a couple of others I could mention.
Name calling. Now, that is a sure sign of insecurity. Now, of course, you covered up very well with your brash and flash, same way you cover up the old resentment of men. Now, unless you're able to resolve these conflicts within you, this is going to lead to a very lonely and sad future.
Although my future is none of your business, I can assure you that it's going to be bright and happy, especially since you're not going to be a part of it.
Oh, Megan, come on now. That's the worst thing you can do is ignore these problems and pretend they don't exist. Now put your hand in the glove. Otherwise, you are never going to have a normal relationship with the man, and unless you can come to terms with these hidden resentments of yours.
Read my lips, Max.
Mm-hmm.
My resentment of you is not hidden.
Sometimes it seems like every time you look around, your rug is dirty, especially in those places where people walk the most. Well, try
A dark beer for me, and for the lady?
Champagne for both of us. Put it on my tab.
That's fine with me, but put it on my tab.
Very good. Are you a lover of fine wines, or are we celebrating something?
We are celebrating the opening of my design company.
Have you released this yet?
Tomorrow morning, but I wanted to check it with you first. If it weren't for your investment, none of this would be possible.
How did Delilah respond to your decision to move out on your own?
Well, we'll find out about that tomorrow when she reads it in the paper.
You don't think you should inform her before she reads about it?
I don't think she'd care. I really don't think she'd shed a tear about me leaving the company, not after what happened at the fashion show.
Well, you can't blame her for being upset.
Michael, it doesn't bother me if she wants to spend all of her time with her family. But when she doesn't come up with one single design for the fashion show, she can't complain that I got the entire spotlight. What do you think of the logo?
It's fine, but logos don't matter unless you have customers who are willing to pay for them.
That's not a problem after the fashion show. There are several customers who will keep us in the black until my line reaches the stores.
Oh, you really are moving quickly, aren't you?
Gotta get there before the other guy does.
Yes, but getting there too quickly can be another kind of a problem. You have to know exactly what you're doing.
Well, that's where I was hoping that you would share a little of your experience with me. Sort of help bridge the gap a bit. I promise I won't be a nuisance. I won't bother you day and night. But I thought you wouldn't mind giving me some advice from time to time, would you?
No, I wouldn't. As a matter of fact, I can give you some advice right now.
What's that?
If we are to be partners, I have one cardinal rule, and you have just broken it.
Max, I'm sorry. Are you okay? I didn't mean to. I didn't realize my own strength. Max. Max. Max.
Quite a wallop, lady. Had I known that, I might have brought some headgear.
Yes, I guess you are okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, except for a few brain cells you shook loose. Other than that, fine.
Well, do you need some aspirin? I can get you some.
No. I can think of a treatment that is much more enjoyable. Feel a little better yourself, aren't you?
Damn it, Max.
Oh, no. You're supposed to say thank you, Max.
All right. The fun is over. Pack up your ego. We're going home.
Come on, admit it. You enjoyed clobbering me one. It helped get out some of that anger. Turned you into a whole new lady, didn't it, man?
That was a dirty, lousy trick.
The Jersey Devil made me do it.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Well, fine. We're even now, okay? So now let me up. Let me up. Max.
You were really worried about me, weren't you?
No, I was worried about the paramedics catching me with my hair a mess.
That I believe.
All right, so maybe I was a little bit concerned.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Enough room on this pillow here for both of us.
Oh, you want me to lie down there next to you?
Well, yeah. I mean, take a breather. I mean, even the champion heavyweight of the world likes to relax after a big bout.
I've got to be nuts.
Maybe. She's really beautiful.
Vicky. What the hell have you done?
There's nothing to be concerned about.
What do you mean, nothing? Because she's unconscious. What do you mean, nothing to be concerned about?
Just as she was unconscious 25 years ago, it's exactly as I planned it.
Baloney. You're just as frightened as I am.
But no, when she wakes up, she will have forgotten everything, just as she did before.
She wants to remember now.
Only a small part of her wants to. But the trauma is too deep. The burden is too heavy. I think I've persuaded her to bury it forever.
Well, you've opened it up. Made her more determined to remember. Vicky, wake up, honey. Honey? Oh, damn it!
You're a professional man. I'm surprised at your behavior. Do you always go to pieces when a patient has a setback?
You listen to me. This is my best friend in the world. I would hardly call this a setback. I don't know why I went along with this idiotic thing.
Victor Lord was rewarded by my work with years of happiness for his daughter. And you will be rewarded when she wakes up and she won't remember a thing of what happened tonight.
What if she wakes up and then has to deal with the fact that she's got a baby? At least before, her secret was safe.
Well, it will continue to be safe. And if she does remember something, there is another method. which is successful. Perhaps we should take her back to the office.
Not on your life. We're taking her to the hospital.
You'll have to explain her condition.
Yeah, well, I will deal with that myself. I'm not risking Vicky's life anymore.
Her life is in no danger.
What if the woman who wakes up is not Vicky, but Nikki Smith? What then?
If you used to take capsules, the maker...
What's wrong with using your name in the press release? You did agree to the partnership.
I agreed to finance your new company, but as a silent partner, not a public one.
May I ask why?
I'm a very private person. I know that may sound odd coming from a man who has just published a book on how to succeed in business, but I like it that way. Most of my partnerships are silent.
Well, you're entitled to that, particularly since we haven't signed any papers yet. You're also entitled to change your mind about backing me.
No. I'm looking forward to our association so long as it remains our secret.
Well, you have my word.
Good. So what are you really after, Gabrielle? Power?
Respect. But I can't get respect without success. Success is the only way. And I won't be pushed around. I am a woman to be reckoned with in Lambview.
Here is to you're receiving all the respect you could possibly desire.
Okay, all right. We came here to make war, not love.
Love is easier. Love is a lot more fun.
Yeah, but I gotta go.
What are you so afraid of?
Why do you keep psychoanalyzing me? I have a lot of lines to learn for tomorrow. A certain actor that I worked with once taught me the wisdom and value of using the writer's words and not my own.
Well, I'm glad to say I accomplished something. But you're no pro. This should be a snap for you.
Nothing is a snap, Max. Put a stake on that eye, it's going to turn black and blue.
It was worth it. And now that you've gotten rid of your hidden resentment towards men, I think maybe we should try to get you to stop using your career to keep you from allowing yourself to get involved.
My career is my ticket to fame. I crave it.
Great. And I crave apple pie. But what good are apple pie and fame on those nights when you're lonely? Catch what I mean?
You're always figuring me out, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that I can't figure you out?
What's to figure? What you see is what you get.
Oh, depending on the time of day. One minute you're on my back calling me an opportunist, and the next you're a charming gentleman. Like now. Which one's the real Max Holden?
That's for you to decide.
Yes, well, I've been trying to, but you keep avoiding me. Is that deliberate?
Yeah. Something I learned in the 7th grade. I always keep guessing.
So what are you afraid of? That there really is no real Max Holden?
How did we get so serious all of a sudden?
Now who's hiding?
Real Max Holden.
Will I ever get to see him?
Depends on you.
Okay. Can I take you to dinner tonight?
Oh, thank you, but I've got to meet with Melinda tonight. We got some bugs in this fall schedule I got to work out.
And Melinda can't do this by herself.
No.
Is Max Holding using his career as an excuse not to have dinner with me?
A scout's honor, I swear. No, we got some real problems down at the station that can't wait.
Not even until tomorrow?
No. Can dinner wait till tomorrow? I'll clear my schedule.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Lordy, don't doctors answer their service? I mean, in case of an emergency?
Unless they're already involved in the middle of an emergency.
Well, we don't know that Vicky left with Larry.
Well, it's either that or the chances are she's left with this fella from here, and that would be even worse.
Look, why don't you call Landfair again and see if Vicky's come home?
This is outrageous. How dare you break down my door?
Mr. Clare.
I'll give you exactly 10 seconds to get out of my office.
I'll give you exactly 10 seconds, or I'll call the police and have them throw the book at you.
Well, this is absurd. I didn't break the law. Who is this man? What's he doing here?
We are looking for Vicky.
Well, you should have waited out in the hall.
I'm Clint Buchanan. I didn't want to wait out in the hall. Now, what I do want is to know where is my wife, and I want to know it now.
She seems to be drifting in and out of consciousness. Is she a diabetic?
No.
Well, shall I call someone from neurology?
No, I want to examine her first. You can leave. If I run into any problems, I'll call Dr. Wilson. Thank you for your help.
Call me if you need me, Doctor.
Yeah, I will. Thanks. Vicky? Vicky, honey, can you hear me? It's me. It's Larry. You just relax. You take it easy. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. Don't try and get up. Just relax.
Larry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Everything's all right. Don't worry, you're going to be just fine.
I was in a big car, in a limousine, in the woods.
Yeah, well, you're here in the hospital now, in my office, and you're going to be safe, and everything's just fine, Vicky.
What happened to me? Did I hit my head?
No, you're not hurt. No, you're not hurt. Don't try and talk. Just relax, take it easy.
Larry? I just had the most unbelievably frightening dream. It was as if it was yesterday, but I was 17 years old. My father was there. We must have had an accident because the car was off the road in the woods.
Well, just put that behind you. Forget about it. I want you to get some rest. Let me get something to make you relax.
No, I need to remember this.
Vicky, it was a dream. It's not important.
Everything is confused. I feel out of focus. I was in pain. I was in terrible pain.
Honey,
why was I in such pain?
It was a dream. It's not important. It's a dream.
No, it was as if I was... Oh, it was as if I was having a baby. That's why I was in such pain. I was having a baby. Why would I dream that?
Look, dreams don't make any sense. You've had 3 children. I mean, maybe you confused that pain from those 3 children with some other experience. But don't worry about it. Just forget about that, relax, and we'll talk about it some other time, but not now, okay?
It wasn't a dream, was it? You know it wasn't a dream because you were there. You were helping me. Tell me what happened, Larry. Tell me what happened. Did I have a baby?
After Miss Devine left, your wife left with Dr. Warlick.
Where'd they go?
They didn't tell me of their destination.
And where were you?
You have no right to cross...
Answer the question.
I had an appointment.
With whom?
This is no business of yours. Look, your wife left with Dr. Warlick. I don't know where they went, but they're very good friends. There's no cause for alarm.
Who left with Dr. Warlick? Vicky Buchanan or Nikki Smith?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you really? I don't believe that. I got a gut feeling that says you know more about Vicky's past than Vicky knows herself.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? Where'd you get the pictures?
A friend.
What friend?
Madison Barnes. When she came here asking questions about her past, we devised a little scheme to make quick money. But I assure you, it's a harmless scheme.
There's nothing harmless about hypnotizing my wife. Now, you say you don't know Nikki Smith? I've been to hell and back with that woman. And if you have done anything to turn her loose on my family again, I'm going to bust every bone in your body.
Nikki Smith is safely locked away in your wife's subconscious
How can you
mind.
be sure of that?
Trust me, I'm sure.
Where's my wife? I want to see her.
Mr. Buchanan, your wife has gone through a terribly emotional experience. Why don't you go home and calm down? When Larry comes back with your wife, he'll explain everything.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Where is my wife? And if you don't tell me...
He took her to the hospital. But I warn you, if you burst into there and upset her...
Uh-oh. Trouble in Tokyo?
Luck in Landview.
Well, we sealed the deal on Greenfields?
Better. I'll trade you a white wine spritzer for a set of blueprints of the Holden Towers.
You've got them?
Reduced to a size that fits in my purse. I was able to sail in and out of the architect's office without arousing suspicion. Feast your eyes, boss.
Do we know where Victor Lord buried the time capsule?
X marks the spot, under the new wing.
That is terrific. You are incredible. How do you keep pulling off these miracles?
If I shared my secrets with you, then you'd have no reason to pay me as handsomely as you do.
Well, we've leapt over that hurdle. Now, if the next one can be just as easy...
Don't you always say, don't let your impatience get the best of you? If we move too quickly, we could destroy all the gains we've made so far.
I also say timing is everything. And it looks like right now is the time for some action.
Shh, don't wake him up. I'll take his blood pressure.
Fisher-Price.
Mr. Holden, there is something I'd like to discuss with you.
Problem with the suite?
No, the suite is perfect. As a matter of fact, the entire place is perfect. I'm liking it more and more every day. And that is why I would like to set up a meeting with you at your earliest convenience.
Right now is convenient for me. Is that early enough?
Well, I couldn't make a formal presentation, but...
I'm not wearing a tie. That makes us even. What do you say? Sit down. Tell me, Mr. Grand, what's on your mind?
This property, actually. I'm prepared to make you a generous offer for the Holden Towers.
I'm very flattered that you're so impressed by it, but I'm not interested in selling it.
You haven't even heard the figures I had in mind.
Doesn't matter. Lady's not for sale at any price.
I felt that way about my first hotel.
It's my first and only hotel.
Is it? I thought that Texans dreamed bigger dreams than that.
We do. And I have plans of my own. Thanks anyway.
Well, suppose that I keep my offer open for a while and you mull it over.
All the mulling in the world isn't going to change my mind.
Change is the law of life, Mr. Holden. Whether we like it or not, it is inevitable. So if we're smart, we make it work for us. Well, we still have the chance. Think it over.
It wasn't a dream, was it?
No.
I thought I was losing my mind. I had a baby when I was 17. And all these years, no one has said anything to me?
We did it out of love and concern for you.
What happened? Tell me what happened. I want to know what happened.
In 1963, in the spring, you disappeared without a trace.
I know that.
Well, it took 8 months for us to find you. Your father finally traced you down to New York, and he wanted to go up there, and he asked me to go along because he thought you might need medical attention. I was just a student in med school, but I guess he wanted me along because I was someone he could trust. we found you. You were pregnant, very close to term. But she didn't recognize us. It was as if we were total strangers.
Because I was Nicky Smith.
Your father thought, well, maybe you're strung out on drugs, and as soon as they wore off, you'd be all right. And I didn't know anything about personality disorders, so it seemed logical to me. Anyhow, we managed to get you in the car, and we drove back to Landview. And on the way, you went into labor. So we pulled off the road, and I did what I could to help. And just at the moment of birth, Vicky reemerged. I don't know why. Maybe the psychological pain was worse than the physical. Anyway, you blacked out, and you didn't regain consciousness until we got to Landfair.
What caused Nicky to come out?
I don't know. Your father never tried to find out.
What? It must have been something devastating to have brought on the first episode. How could he have ignored that?
Vicky, I don't know. I think he was afraid of another episode, and he thought we should leave well enough alone.
So it was Nicky who became pregnant then?
I don't know.
Well, it had to have been Nicky. I mean, I don't remember being close to anyone then. Not like that, anyway. But then this Lysander Clare, he was hired by my father to erase all my memories around that whole time and replace them with ones that never happened, right?
Right. Once we found out it wasn't a personality disorder, or rather there was, and it wasn't drugs, your father felt that Lysander could bury Nicky Smith in your subconscious.
He didn't bury her.
Well, we didn't know that until you had another episode in college. But he did succeed in erasing the memory of the birth.
You know, I don't know what's worse. Just finding out now that I have a baby. Or finding out that you kept it from me all those years. I mean, I had a right to know that I brought a life into this world.
Your father disagreed.
Why? Why? Because an illegitimate baby would bring shame on his precious reputation? Why?
No. Believe me, that never crossed his mind. He was terrified that if he made you face the truth, Nicky Smith would come back again and he'd lose you forever. Vicky, it wasn't a decision came upon easily. He anguished over it. And I will do anything in my power to help you deal with this.
You're 25 years too late.
Vicky, please.
Did I have a boy or a girl?
Girl.
The girl. I have a girl. Where is she? Where's my daughter?
Some things go great together, like the...
Well, do we toast your new hotel?
Mr. Holden says it's not for sale at any price.
You've heard that 100 times before.
I know, but this time I think he means it.
All right, so we didn't leap over that hurdle in a single bound. You'll come up with a brilliant idea to shake his determination. After all, Max Holden is no match for your determination to recover that time capsule. Perhaps it's time to lean on him a little.
No, not yet. But if he doesn't come through soon, he will find his happy little world crumbling around him, bit by painful bit.
But don't worry. Just be happy. I said, don't worry. Just be happy. Ah! Oh, yeah. I said, don't worry. Just be happy. Yeah. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh.
So, this is the real Max Holden. I was about to pack up my towels and leave. What took you so long?
Where is my daughter, Larry?
I don't know.
You don't know? What happened to my baby?
Your father told me the next day that he'd put her up for adoption.
With whom? You know everything else about my life.
Vicky, your father, Victor Lord, never offered me information, and I didn't go after him and ask for it.
Why? Why, so you could protect yourself in case your lies failed as they have?
I wanted no part of the lies.
But you were a part of the lies, weren't you? You and my father teamed up with that charlatan, and you manipulated my mind. You faked a year of my life. You denied me, knowing that I even had a baby. And you robbed me of 25 years that I could have shared with my baby.
You did it to protect you.
Oh, really? From whom? From Nicky Smith? You take a good look at me. I'm angry. I'm shocked. I am devastated by this, but I'm not Nicky Smith, so she's not an issue here anymore. You tell me what happened to my baby.
I swear to God, I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you.
Who is the father?
I don't know.
How cruel. How cruel of you and my father to rob me of my baby. My daughter vanished from my memory and my life without a trace. How could you do that to me?
We did it out of love and out of friendship.
Oh, really? By lying to me? By denying me the joy of my own child? You lied to me, Larry. That's love? God, I trusted you. I have shared everything in my whole life with you. I thought you gave that back to me. But even tonight, when you realized that I was on the verge of remembering, you still continued to lie to me.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry? You can save it, Larry. You can save it for somebody else because I know what you are. You are a fraud.
Vicky, you got every right to be angry.
Angry? I'm not angry with you. I hate you, and I will never, ever forgive you.